everything else on Instagram, TikTok and stuff. I'm an artist, recording artist.
Yeah.
Part-time videographer.
Yeah.
Graphic designer.
Yeah.
Mainly artist and engineer though.
Right. I do need some.
Like to keep it homegrown, you know how it is already.
That's what we do. So.
We were gonna have some young gentlemen coming out today. You didn't know that.
Yeah, listen, like I said, I'm pushing almost 44, so I'm going to have to keep up with these young bucks, so.
I'm catching up slowly.
Catching up. That's all right.
It's a young time, you know.
That's it. We had ours. We had ours. We just gotta help bring up the rest. You know what I mean? Keep it straight. Keep it proper. All right. So today, well, you know what? We'll let the artist talk a little bit about himself, introduce himself, and let us know.
Yeah. I guess basically like how I got into music. Okay. How I got into media. Let's start with that. I guess that'll probably be easier. So. I used to like, you guys know what and one is, like street ball?
Yeah.
So I thought I was a guy. Like I thought I was the one.
Hold on.
It started being,
The man asked us, do we know and what?
You don't want to open those up.
I think I'm probably the only way you didn't expect.
Yo. My brother. We're going to let you continue.
Yeah.
But I want every man to raise a hand who tried that move where they put it in their sweater. And they try to,
we're gonna get there.
all hands up.
And I don't even know.
It never worked. But you still did it. Look good trying it though.
Nah, I did it, bro. I have a YouTube channel for my street ball.
All
so
right.
That's how I got into media. Like I was going around the parks and putting my camera down, or I'd get one of my homies to film for me.
All right.
And then I started learning how to edit a little bit here and there. And I was just dropping videos, networking with people from different places. Like I started working with a group called The Nautic, and Dime All Day, Dime 55. Those guys are based out of Toronto.
Okay.
The Nautic's based out of Vancouver. So King Handles, I still talk to him on and off. He does this thing. He tried out for like Raptors 905, and they kind of just overlooked him, I think, because of his age more than anything. So he's playing at a level that, like you said, when you see LeBron in the NBA, you're like, yo, he's older, but he's still playing like a young guy.
Yeah.
Like King Handles isn't an old guy, but he's like mid to late 30s, and he's playing like he's in his 20s.
Still balling.
You know, like his
Still
agility's
balling out.
insane. You know, so it's like these are the guys that I was kind of growing up around and I was inspired by. Obviously, Hot Sauce and the Street Ball guys, and one. I talked to Hot Sauce the other day.
Word?
Actually, because I made a comment and he reposted or something. I was like, sick.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get him to come to Toronto and maybe link with K Showtime. I think that'd be sick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see what's possible. I don't even know K Showtime, so I gotta connect that dot first, right? Thinking a little too far ahead, but
Hey, that's what we gotta do. Manifest that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I was kind of just doing the videos that way, and then as I was doing that, a few of my friends were already making music in like high school times, and they needed music videos, so I started helping them with videos. And then some of my friends were like, "Oh, we were freestyle." They're like, "Yo, we should try recording," and that's kind of how I segued into rapping.
Yeah, what was your first one?
My first song? My first song I recorded is probably 2011.
What was it called?
Okay.
I don't know what the first song is called, but I was a very big fan of Childish Gambino.
Okay.
He was like a huge influence on like my beat selection
Okay.
and everything. So at this period, and Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper is like another huge influence. So those guys, like, I won't lie, Chance is a part of the reason why I tried acid. You know, it's probably my favorite drug. Not to condone it, it's a horrible drug. Don't do that shit. But with like my life experience and like tapping in with those type of artists instead of tapping in solely to like street music, it's like it kind of helped me think a bit differently. I feel.
Okay.
And kind of keep my mind a bit more creative instead of just like focused on poly. You know? So I definitely like, I dropped a lot of music. So from like 2012 to like 2017 or 2018, I used to go by the rap name LC the Artist, ELCEE. And that was like, I was trying harder then, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just releasing music. I got into engineering at this period of time because I tried a few studios and I actually liked what I was doing with my voice better. Even though I wasn't that good, I wanted to have the control and know how to find the different parts of my voice, you know? So that kind of helped me get into being an engineer. So I basically dropped like under the pseudonym LC the Artist, I dropped probably like 14 mixtapes.
Okay.
They're like, they're all mid, you know? Like there might be a few like little hitters in there, but I was just flooding, you know? 2016, I got a chance to go out to Atlanta for A3C. I got booked for the festival. I won like a contest. They got me to fly out there and like perform, so that was pretty sick.
Nice.
And then I got an opportunity to work at Major Music as an engineer. I rented out the studio with my friends, and then basically they were trying to. One of their staff left, so they needed someone.
Right.
So they reached out to me and worked out in my favor, you know. So I got to tap in with the whole Toronto street scene. Some of the guys, ironically, I knew them, but like in a different world because of my basketball life.
Right.
So I knew a lot of rappers played basketball before, and I was in Toronto traveling different neighborhoods just so I could get good runs. I used to play ball at Harbourfront. I used to go to Saga's YMCA. I worked at the YMCA in like 2014, 2015 time. So I was meeting a lot of the rappers that we're seeing now. Like some of them came to the studio or to the gym. 3M French. He used to come to the gym with his homie CP. Top 5 used to sneak in the gym. You know, like we had these guys come to the gym. We're a 24-hour YMCA, so we're open when everybody else is closed during Ramadan. So we were like clutch. So everything worked out. I was getting good runs. I was happy, you know.
Just like you were just doing, just to name a few of some of the guys that you produced.
Yeah.
So
Even
give
when
a little bit more.
Yeah. So when I got to Major Music, LG Mixed It was the main engineer there at the time, and he was working full on with Killy. So he had an opportunity to kind of focus on that a bit more, and that left a window open for me at Major Music. So a lot of the artists had two options. They could, not really two options, but they had a few choices. They could stick with Major Music, their files are all there, and just try a new engineer, or wait for LG, which they don't know when he's coming back, or just fucking go somewhere else, you know? So they took their gamble with me, and I got to tap in with a lot of people. I've worked with Vanali Stacks, Doovie, I re-met Top 5, 3M French over there. I've recorded, obviously, Jeezy Loke, Free My Dog, Free Jeezy Loke, you know?
You've done a few.
Yeah, that's my guy still. That's my guy. That's Step Crow.
Yeah,
that's Step Crow.
Yeah.
That's family still.
That is family.
So
you
freaking
free him up, definitely.
free him for sure.
Some months.
Roadrunner. Honestly, I worked with like basically almost every rapper in the Toronto like little politics rap scene. I've probably worked with them.